Okay, this is a quick overview of my Philips Hue light strip setup under my kitchen cabinets. I use the Philips Hue extension cable, which I'll post a link to in the comments or the description. But everything here, this is one Philips Hue light strip. And what I've done is I have it mounted under this right side cabinet over here. I cut it and then I soldered it using the extension cable, and then ran it up here where the power access is up above the microwave. Again, using that extension cable, came down, ran it under here, soldered it, came up, and then went over here. Let's take a quick look at what that looks like. You can see here's the power bank and the original cord that comes with it. I only went about a foot or so with the Hue. You can see my very sloppy soldering job. It was my first time ever soldering anything. I used the cheapest soldering iron or gun or whatever you call it from Home Depot. It was about 15, 20 bucks. If I were to do anything differently, I would do something other than Velcro. It tends to fall down from time to time and drives my wife crazy. So I'll probably come up with a more permanent fix for that in the future. You can see I use these little cable, whatever you call them, things to gather them together. I drilled up through the top front of the corner of the cabinet. Going inside of the cabinet, you actually can't really see it, although I say that and this one's popping out, so I just need to tighten that up. Normally, you can't ever see it. It runs all the way up on the inside edge here. And you can just see what that looks like briefly. You can see where it's coming out. Again, I'm just running it all the way up, right up until the box right above the microwave. Inside of the microwave, I have an extension cable. I really only have the extension cable once I added my Nest camera up above, so if you don't have that, as long as you have a double plug, you should be fine. Again, that cable though, just running back along the back of it. You can see where I drilled another hole and I just go straight down. The next cabinet here, again, you can't ever see this one, but it's going down along the edge. Right at the bottom. Just kind of tracing that along. You can see there's a Velcro strip on that one. I can't remember if that's the original. It must be a different one than came with it. I can't remember how I set that up. Again, another sloppy soldering job, but the color works and that's what I tested for. I'd recommend doing a few, if you've never soldered before, do a few tests and make sure you can figure it out. Wasn't too bad. Took me a few tries. Again, we kind of come up through this next cabinet, just comes right in the bottom here, and right out the bottom again. And this one just goes all the way to the very end. No need to cut, I was able to use the entire length there. Show you what that looks like. It does work with the colors. And that's it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them.